Traditionally, classes in higher education are taught formally in the form of lectures and seminars, involving a lecturer doing the majority of the speaking and students taking notes. More recently, there has been an increase in the amount of interaction and active participation that is found in higher education classes. The notion of creative spaces incorporates the ideas of active participation but changes the ways and the environments in which education is delivered in universities. Jankowska and Atley, 2008, described creative spaces, saying they're made up of social learning space, formal space and creative space. S space is designed to enhance learning and enthusiasm due to its relaxed setting. F space is the boardroom for working and has technology required, much like traditional lecture rooms. C space is designed to encourage students to be creative by allowing them flexibility. The C space includes tables for around 5 to 6 people, white writable walls and laptops with specialised software for brainstorming, i.e. Facilitate Pro. Goodall, 2003, stated that a composition of all three spaces is essential for problem solving. Creative spaces are used in centres for excellence in teaching and learning in 74 locations around the UK. One example is the Uni of Bedfordshire.
In the Weldon building we have C, F and S spaces, but they aren't being utilised. The clusters, teaching space 5 and 6, the Mac Lab and the lounge could be used as C, F and S spaces, but they need to be altered so we can use them effectively. This video is focusing on the C space, so I will now look at teaching spaces 5 and 6 in more detail. The teaching spaces are not good rooms for discussion, as students can feel as though everyone is looking at them when they answer a question, and so that they will be disinclined to offer answers. Some lecturers can make the experience even more daunting by approaching students with the microphone. This means that students won't freely participate in the lecture, and so won't take much away from it. Lecturers occasionally bring out the laptops for students to use during lecture, but it is not very often. There is usually one laptop between 4 or 5 students.
We propose better utilisation of teaching space 5 and 6. It should be used for seminars for students working in groups, brainstorming and Facilitate Pro as a whole class, and discussing topics using the writable walls. Teaching space 5 and 6 would be set up with large tables with laptops available. Each laptop would require Facilitate Pro for discussions and the internet for research. A lecturer would set the topic and each group would then research and write the ideas on the wall. At the end of the class, the lecturer would sum up what was discussed and the class would add their input. Facilitate Pro would be used in seminars for anonymous discussion and add different layouts of sessions.
There are numerous outcomes to the use of creative space. The first is the increased participation by using the walls as whiteboards. Using whiteboards instead of students putting their hand up to put forward ideas and ask questions minimises embarrassment as the student can remain anonymous. Students can add to other students' ideas as well as starting their own. Different coloured pens can be used to show the extensions of different ideas. Another advantage comes from the use of laptops. As students have access to laptops, they can research their projects and do deeper research into ideas put forward by others. The use of Facilitate Pro allows completely anonymous discussion, which avoids embarrassment and means that all students can get involved instead of having just 1 or 2 spokespeople, thus promoting student engagement and learning.